Hello, I'm the Right Reverend Robert Eloff. I'm the Assisting Bishop of Maryland, and this year it's my pleasure to be able to be the preacher at the Triduum, which is the celebration of the 3 final days leading up to Easter. And the first of these liturgies is Maundy Thursday. Maundy Thursday celebrates 2 different but connected events. It, of course, is the celebration of Jesus at the Last Supper, saying that the bread and the wine of the Passover meal are now his body and blood, and how we understand that sacrament to strengthen us. But the second part of that is equally important. We will read from the Gospel of John, where Jesus, on this same night before he was betrayed, washed the feet of the disciples and told them to be servants, servants of all people. We will wash people's feet. We will also celebrate the Eucharist. We do it with the understanding that that Eucharist will enable us, hopefully, by the transition in us to be servants for our neighbors, not just our friends, but servants of all people. We then go to Good Friday, which is a celebration of Jesus' death and passion. And we are invited to come to the cross and to pour our hearts to that cross on the day that is perhaps the most sobering and in many ways the most moving of our Christian festivals. Saturday is Easter Eve, and the ancient church began to celebrate Easter in the middle of the night, so that hopefully the sun would rise just as the proclamation was made, Christ is risen, and the response, the Lord has risen indeed. We will also do a baptism of at least one adult. This is particularly important because in the ancient world, all baptisms essentially took place on Easter Eve, so that the persons could come out of the water because they were being completely immersed, just as the sun was rising, symbolizing the fact that they had died to an old self and were now reborn in Christ who had risen. And then on Easter Day, of course, we celebrate the resurrection. One of the things that I enjoyed the most as a parish priest for many years was being able to walk these special days in Holy Week with a particular congregation, so that members of my parish and I were sharing Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, Easter Eve, and Easter. As a bishop, I've been in various places, but usually not in the same place. So I'm really looking forward to being here at the Cathedral for these 3 special days. Please join us for the services of Holy Week. I can guarantee that if you do, you will find them both moving and faith-strengthening. There's something about being here, participating in all of these services, which enable us to celebrate Easter in a very special way. I hope to see you here in the Cathedral for one or more of these services.